What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Eddie Hearn says the only fight that needs to happen and needs to take place is Deontay Wilder fight happen next with Anthony Joshua. He says that AJ is going to go in June, and then they're looking to fight again in November, December, and the only fight they want is Deontay Wilder. He stated that Anthony Joshua only wants undisputed bout with Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's last piece to the puzzle for Anthony Joshua to become undisputed and secure his legacy, right? My issue with this is this. They claim to truly want Deontay Wilder. This is what they're stating, right? They're stating that Deontay Wilder is the only option. But in the same token, in the same breath, right, Eddie Hearn says, look, here's the thing. Dillian White could fill that option, could be that option for November, December. Luis Ortiz, if he truly wanted, could be that option for November, December, right? Then he states, maybe Anthony Joshua goes the route of taking on his mandatory in Pulev. Who knows, right? Then he goes to say, but the option that the fight that everybody wants, and the fight that Anthony Joshua wants, is the Deontay Wilder fight. He wants the undisputed fight. Deontay Wilder is the last piece to the puzzle, and Anthony Joshua wants to solve the puzzle, right? Then he goes on to say that they truly hope they can get the deal done. So here's my issue with that. Eddie Hearn, if you truly want the Deontay Wilder fight, right, make him an offer. See, you're playing on the public's mind and pretending, oh, see, he won't take the 50-50 offer. You see, it was never us. So they're trying to rectify the situation, but it's too late for that. Because you already showed your hand, and we already know the cards that you dealt Deontay Wilder from the beginning in the negotiations. So it's too late to try to use that to rectify your situation, okay? But what you can do is go to Deontay Wilder. If you truly feel like Anthony Joshua wants this fight next, if you truly feel like you want this fight next and you want to give it to the fans next, then what you should do is truly go make him a serious offer of 50-50, right? Give him what he wants and see how he responds. Don't use hypotheticals. See, Deontay Wilder didn't use hypotheticals when it came to the $50 million offer to Anthony Joshua. It wasn't hypothetical. He offered Anthony Joshua 50-50. That's what Anthony Joshua asked for. Anthony Joshua said he wanted $50 million. Deontay Wilder offered Anthony Joshua $50 million. Then they had counter offers. Then they pretended the $50 million wasn't real. So on and so forth, right? But the difference is Deontay Wilder offered that man a $50 million. He offered him what he asked for. And Anthony Joshua said he wasn't going to sell his soul for it. And it was an honor to be offered such a large sum of money. But he couldn't take it due to other obligations that Anthony Joshua had, right? Because he has other sponsors and other companies that he's obligated to, right? This is what Anthony Joshua reasoning for not accepting the $50 million. Cool. Well, Deontay Wilder, see, yet they trying to use hearsay because they know the fans love to pick a side. They know that the fans love to say, oh, see, Deontay Wilder didn't accept it. He asked for this and didn't accept it. Well, they never made an offer. That's the difference. You understand? So I know people like to look at the situation and say, oh, you see, Deontay Wilder asked for 50-50 split. They offered him 50-50 split, and now he won't accept it. They never offered him a 50-50 split. So how could he accept or not accept something they never offered? There's a difference. Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua said, give me $50 million, and I'll fight him tomorrow. Deontay Wilder offered him $50 million. He didn't fight him tomorrow. He didn't accept it. Okay, the world knows the $50 million was offered to him. Anthony Joshua admitted that $50 million, he wouldn't sell his soul for it, and it was an honor to be offered such a large sum of money. Okay, Barry Hearn came out, and Barry Hearn stated, it's a good thing we didn't take the $50 million, right? This is what Barry Hearn stated, okay? So if the $50 million wasn't real, then Barry Hearn would have never said that, neither would have Anthony Joshua. It's just simple common sense, okay? Now, with that said, I see Eddie Hearn saying, see, not even for 50-50, he won't make the fight happen. That's false. You didn't offer him 50-50. Go to him, negotiate the 50-50. Offer him the 50-50. Call his bluff, right? Like you claim you did with Luis Ortiz. Ortiz said he wanted to fight. Joshua said he wanted to fight. You said you offered him $6 million. Then you turn around and offered him $7 million, and then Ortiz said that he wanted $10 million, right? Okay, so do the same thing then. Go offer Deontay Wilder a serious offer, right? Offer him 50-50 split as he wants, right? Offer him whatever he's asking for, and let's see if he truly wants it or not. That's the only way to find out if he truly wants it or not. But to say that it's a must to make this fight happen, right? That's the only fight Anthony Joshua wants for the last piece of the puzzle. Then make it happen. Offer him what he wants. If he truly wants to make it happen, make it happen. Okay? When you really want something in life and you really want to achieve something in life, you don't give yourself fallback options. You say, this is what I'm going after. This is what I'm going to achieve. There is no other options. Because when you give yourself options, right, you can find yourself quitting. So in this situation, don't find yourself quitting, right? Offer him what he wants. Make it happen. If Anthony Joshua truly wants Deontay Wilder, then make it happen. Don't give him no fallback option. Don't give him a way out. It's this fight or nothing. Now, we know realistically in life, you have to have a fallback option, right? You have to have a plan B. And that's all well and said, right? That's all good. So Anthony Joshua has to have a plan B so he don't get stuck in limbo, right? So he has to have a Dillian White or a Pulev on standby. So put one of these guys on standby. This is not uncommon in the sport of boxing to have a guy on standby. Just in case this falls through, we're going to contact you, stay in shape, think so on and so forth. That's not uncommon. That's very common. That happens all the time. That you tell another fighter, listen, stay in shape, stay prepared. If this fight doesn't come to fruition, then we may give you a call and you fill in, right? That's not uncommon. So don't give yourself a plan B. Don't say, if the Wilder fight don't happen in November, December, listen, or Dillian White can fill in that spot. Ortiz can fill in that spot. Pulev can fill. No. Say, listen, we going after Deontay Wilder through and through because Anthony Joshua wants the last piece of the puzzle. And again, if this is truly what Anthony Joshua wants, Anthony Joshua's here now in the States. Why don't Anthony Joshua show up at Deontay Wilder's fight with Dominic Brazil? If there's nothing else Anthony Joshua wants but this fight with Deontay Wilder because he needs that last piece to the puzzle for Undisputed, then why not show up for, because you fight a week and a half, almost 2 weeks later. Oh no, excuse me, about two weeks later, Anthony Joshua fights. So you're here in the States already, training in Miami. So come to Brooklyn. It's only a 2 hours flight, right? And you fly in private jets now. So show up to the fight and make it happen. Tell Deontay Wilder, put the pressure on him. Dominic Brazil showed up to Deontay Wilder fight. Deontay Wilder showed up to Dominic Brazil fight. Deontay Wilder walked in the ring with Luis Ortiz when he wanted to make it happen, right? Tyson Fury jumped in the ring with Deontay Wilder. So why don't you show up to Deontay Wilder, Dominic Brazil, and force his hand, call his bluff? Now we know you can't jump to conclusions because you got a fight coming up with Andy Ruiz yourself, so you don't like to jump ahead. No fighter likes to look ahead. But the facts remain, we all know what it is, right? We all know what it is. So with that said, make it happen. Don't give yourself a plan B. Go make it happen. If Eddie Hearn's saying that Anthony Joshua truly and only wants Deontay Wilder, then don't give yourself a plan B, a scapegoat. Go and make it happen, full throttle. Go after Deontay Wilder full throttle. Offer him 50-50 in the public eye, like he offered you the $50 million in the public eye and you turned it down. Right? We know that Eddie Hearn said Deontay Wilder's not worth 50-50. He's barely worth 60-40. So now you're saying, oh, well, you see, he won't even accept 50-50 split. How you know? You ain't offer him a 50-50 split. And he never said he would turn down a 50-50 split. He said, I don't know. That's what he simply said. So Eddie Hearn is stating that there's no other fight Anthony Joshua wants. They want to make it happen November or December, Deontay Wilder. That's the only fight that they want. So let's see if Eddie Hearn goes after Deontay Wilder full throttle and offer him a 50-50 split. That's all I got for y'all, man. This your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua said the only fight they want for November, December after they get past Andy Ruiz is Deontay Wilder. So hopefully they go after him full throttle and offer him everything that he wants. Let's see. Peace.